And you are a cup or a what? Cup of Christina. And we Brittany. Brittany. A cup of
Well, cup of Cuffee love.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
To you who are on Facebook, joining us on our different platforms.
Yes.
Platforms.
Mhm.
Thank you for joining us here. We got a couple of things going on because we want all of our friends to see us. So we've got cameras everywhere. Yes.
Pretty soon we'll have to put together a live production
I think we
studio.
need a live production, yeah. Well, you guys said we need a live production studio so everything is in place. Well, I am expanding my office.
Yeah, so that's gonna be the studio.
And you just got to trust me on this.
Yes.
I got this.
Mhm.
Well, that's our topic for today. But before we get into it, y'all know what y'all like to hear, and we're going to give it to you. Are you ready?
Let it go.
A one, a two, a three. Cup of coffee love. A cup of coffee love.
Take a sip.
A cup of coffee love. Take that a sip. Take that a sip. Take that a sip. Cup of coffee love. You know what? I always wait. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
Right? I ain't getting it today.
I just back out and I just let them have it because it's better to have one consistent note than to have two that are not on one accord. Oh, that's powerful. That's a powerful statement.
There it is.
Because the two are one.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that's what we're talking about today. I got this. Trust me, I got this. Have you ever heard your spouse say that? Oh, listen, Sarah Muhammad is here with us.
Yeah, right.
What is she saying, baby?
I can't see what she's saying.
I knew you forgot your glasses.
Hello, everyone. My favorite
hello
couple.
to one of my favorite couples.
All
and
right.
so are you. You are also one of our favorite couples. You and your husband.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for joining us. Always, we are so glad you're here. Do us a favor, make sure you share.
Yes,
We're on
share.
Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on the Cup of Coffee Love page.
All kinds of ways.
Strange. Let's adjust this camera. Also, hello to Wanda Sykes. Thank you for joining us on our Facebook page. Also, don't forget to follow us on YouTube.
Yes.
Go and subscribe, like, follow, share, do all of that because we got some good stuff for you. So we're going to jump right in. We see Journey Prophecy is watching.
Oh, wonderful.
And they had an awesome couples night on last night.
Yes, they did.
And unfortunately, due to our part having some technical difficulties on this side, we didn't get a chance to join them live in their studio audience, but we were able to share some wisdom nuggets. Okay. But we didn't get to share what we wanted to share today, right?
That's right. Bring it all over.
All right, Cuffee, stay focused. Cuffee is always he is always focused on production. I'm like, let it roll, let it be what it's gonna be.
Now, since we sung the Cup of Cuffee song,
okay, what's up?
Let's go forward into what we're talking about today.
Well, let's
being
talk.
able to have faith in something and not seeing it. So you got to have faith that's gonna be done, but you can't see it. So what do you do, especially when it's your spouse? When your spouse has a vision and she's trying to make it plain, she wrote the vision, but you still haven't got the vision.
Still having some problem with your side.
Trying to understand it. And then, but you're trusting in her, what she done told you and what she's written down and gave you, and you go forward in it anyway. And then when you look at it, a week or two later and see the outcome of that.
You start seeing it, right?
Because
it didn't happen 1 or 2 weeks.
You start seeing the vision and make it plain. So, it became plain.
So where you're going with this is my project outside.
Yeah, your project. it's your project. But see,
I called it a monstrosity of a project. But
it was
really,
a monstrosity of a project.
But I don't know if monstrosity described it well enough, because it is massive, yes.
Yes.
But it's beautiful.
Yes, it's
right?
beautiful. Yeah. But the thing is, I had to have faith in what you was telling me in order for it to come through.
That's right. In order for us to stay on one accord and
if
work
I didn't
together.
believe in what you were saying, then I would have been backing away from it. Like, no, we ain't doing this. We ain't that. You got to have faith. Maybe it works both ways, men and women. Sometimes the man have a vision and he wants to tell his wife about it. Excuse me, but she can't see it. Right. So you have to make it plain for her. So likewise, when my wife had her vision, I couldn't see it. I was like, that's a lot of work. I got to be working now, man. And I was sore some of these days too from doing all that work.
But I did say to you, I've saved my money and we can pay for a contractor.
That's right. Yes.
Right. Okay, but keep going.
Yeah, but
keep going, because I'm going to defend my case in a minute.
I know you're going to defend your case. But the thing is, I listened to what she was saying and I followed it through. And now I see her vision, what she had.
Was it beautiful?
It's a beautiful vision.
Yeah.
And it just came up to her, bam. But see, that's some of the Greekness in her. They can come up with plans for things. Even in productions and plays and all of that. They can come up with this production. But the thing is, as me being humble enough to submit and say,
wait, don't pass that one word.
Humble. Yeah, I had to humble because I couldn't be high and mighty on top of that because it wasn't my vision.
But I love that you use that one word, humble.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when we don't understand things, whether it's with your spouse or whether you disagree with someone on your job or in your church, the first response that we have is to fight. To fight it. But when we humble ourselves, then we can open up our mind to receive it. And that's what you did.
Yes.
Because I was like, look, babe, I took this cup and I'm good for taking cups. And I put this cup here and this cup here. Then I put this in the middle of this. And he still couldn't see it. And I drew it on the paper. And then he just says, look, babe, just, okay, I don't see it, but I trust you. That's what you told me.
And that's trust in a marriage too. I'm trusting my wife, and hopefully my wife should be trusted in me. Amen. And the decisions that I make. Say, for instance, when I wanted to go purchase a vehicle, I had to get her to trust in me, knowing that, because I had to
why didn't I have trust in you though?
Because I like to make quick decisions and not think about
the first time though. The first time, right? Because you like to make quick decisions and you don't think them through. That's a good point. But he likes to make quick money decisions. When it comes to money, I like to analyze everything. I'm frugal, but I'm not cheap.
That's right. Yes.
But I'm very wise and I'm a good steward over the finances
that
God gives to us.
That's right.
But him, if he wants something, he's like, I'm going to get it. And I'm like, wait. So the reason I had to trust you is because the first time you let me down. Yeah,
that's true. But before she know it though, I'm gonna have a riding lawnmower back out in the backyard.
Oh Lord, are you using Cuffee glove to put this? Do y'all hear this?
I'm just saying this.
Riding lawnmower you got is not good enough. You need another one.
No, it's not that.
Anyway, that's the sidebar. We'll have that conversation later. It's like a kid asking their parents, can they go outside with their friend present? Y'all remember how it was.
Hoping that they won't say no. No, little Johnny can't come out right now. He has things he has to do.
I don't care if little Johnny friends is in here. You tell you and your friends I said no.
But nevertheless, it's having faith in your wife and for having faith in your husband and their insight. Yes. They can see things that you don't see right there at the moment. Right. So you have to trust in them and follow what they're doing and not be all naughty here and not, off the candle and all that about it.
Off the candle?
Well,
that's a new one.
But you have to have yourself together.
You got to be understanding.
And being able to understand
but you know what?
willing
I'm
to
going to be
listen.
honest, though. I'm going to be honest. Mm-hmm. It's hard for someone to be understanding or to see your vision because they didn't have, it's like you have a dream. I'm not in your dream state with you seeing it. Or you have a vision. I'm not in your vision state seeing it. Mm-hmm. So it's hard for me to grasp what you're saying or what you believe, even from your ministry or education or whatever, not just a project outside, but when God is telling you to do something and it's so big and then I can't see it. So the best thing for me to do is to walk by faith
Yes.
And not by sight. We do it with everything.
Yes.
We trust our boss. We trust our children.
Yes.
We trust our pastors. We trust the light company, the water company. We trust everything. We trust the insurance company. But a lot of times we don't trust our spouse.
And we don't trust ourselves sometimes. You know, but the thing is, being able to trust your spouse, you get a lot accomplished, because when you're what it does, it brings unity. It brings unity, and seeing the work that has been put forth now brings a lot of enjoyment to me as well as you, and seeing the vision that you had written down.
Right.
You know, you
and I did. I had to actually sketch it out for him, and he could catch a glimpse, and a glimpse was enough for him to commit to the vision. So sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you're only going to catch a glimpse of what your spouse is trying to show you, right?
And what glimpse out there, with you ladies and gentlemen, do you need to catch? What is your wife or your husband trying to tell you?
What are they trying to tell you?
Really coming down on you with it, but wants you to understand something.
Wow.
So you have to have a little bit of an insight.
Yeah.
You have to have a little bit of a humbleness within you.
Humility.
To listen to what they have to say, and they'll write the vision, and then we'll make it plain.
That's right. And you know what I love about you is that you committed to something that you could not see, but you had trust. So when you trust one another, you invest in one another. When you trust in one another, you're willing to go on their side. You know, it's kind of like blindfolding me and say, let me take you somewhere. Do I trust you or not? Right? That's true. So marriage, relationships are built on trust. When you don't have trust, resentment comes in.
Yes.
Bitterness comes in.
Yes.
Strife comes in. Contention comes in. Yes. I'm throwing my cup like, forget it, babe. Just forget it. And he goes, no. Yeah. I need you to just write it down for me, baby. Write it down.
That's it. Yeah, write it down so it can be made plain.
Yeah. So today, that's what we're encouraging
because
people,
when you're writing
right?
it down, it gives me a format and a time settings of when I need to have these things accomplished as well. And it's not like something that's going to be done 6 months, 7 months.
Right.
When I looked at it, I said, hold on, we need to have this finished by June or July at the latest. But right now, we're looking at it's going to be finished before May.
Right. That's right.
And
because we work together.
We work together. And
I had a plan, not only with the vision being written down, but I had a financial plan.
You had a financial plan.
And every time it was right on point, right?
And everything, as we went along, everything is paid for.
Everything is paid for, you guys.
As we go along.
And let me tell you, we're probably about...
No, don't even talk. Don't say nothing about it. Don't
thousands of dollars.
No, don't say nothing about that. Don't say nothing about that.
Okay.
Just say that we are working on it.
We're working on it.
When the finished plan comes,
but we also found out the ability that we have financially to do what we want to do.
Yeah.
And so for you guys to saying, well, we can't do it, we don't have the money. If you're fighting with each other because you think you don't have the money, just trust.
That's right.
The money will come when you're on one accord.
Yes.
When you're
on one accord.
We never missed it. Everything's paid. Yeah. Everything's paid up to date. We've never missed it.
Nope. That's it.
I'm so excited.
And the thing is, it's nothing that's going. We got to look at. It's going to be all right. We got this bill every month to pay for this.
No,
it's paid for. Right, like that.
Yeah.
Because we work together on it. We didn't fight against one another. So hey, that's all I got to say.
Pure Pondering says, "Good Saturday. You are such an inspiration. Thank you for joining us." So listen, ladies. Okay, for the men. Okay, it goes both ways. Just trust. All right. Also, I say to the ladies, since I'm a lady, don't expect your husband to be a mind reader.
No.
You have to, like he just said, you have to write the vision and make it plain so he can see it. Men are visual. Honey bun, why do you think he was attracted to you, girl? Because he saw you first. And then he heard you later. So men are visual and you guys need to see it. So women, be patient.
Yes.
And men, open your eyes.
Yes, so you can see. So
you can see what you can't see. And that's called faith.
Yes.
Is that it for today?
That's it for today.
We're right at about 15 minutes.
Hey, that sounds good to me. That's it.
Thank you for joining us for a cup of coffee love.
And thank you for joining us for a few encouraging nuggets about marriage.
Amen.
And having faith in one another and faith in what one is doing and being able to trust in what they're doing, what they're showing you, and receive it and not reject it.
Ooh, that's good closing words. Nothing left to be said. I'm Despina.
And I'm Otis.
And we are a cup of Cuffee love. You ready, babe?
Yes, we are.
1, 2. Cup of Cuffee love.
A cup of Cuffee love. Take a sip of a cup of Cuffee love. Take that a sip. Take that a sip. Take that a sip.
Cup of Cuffee love. Why'd you feel the need to be a soprano just then?
I don't know about what.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah.
Have an awesome day.
Saturday.
Yeah.